Yeah, I mean, they're very different. The first one, I think I just bottomed out getting into 3, and then the second one, Denny was on my outside, and we're both pushing hard. You know that whoever gets clean air, whoever wins that restart is going to win the race. So, yeah, I wasn't gonna let him go. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it shows that these things they go in a hurry, and we're not just out there on lockdown. That's for sure. So, a little too on edge for me. I mean, I was excited about it. I did everything right up until the point that I spun, and we were in position. So that's all you can ask for, and I'm overall happy with the day.
I didn't know how it was going to happen. I just kept believing that good things were going to happen, believing in the good. And like I said earlier, I had a lot of people text me, they were praying for me, and I just knew that something good was going to happen. God has opened up doors in this whole thing to navigate us to where we are. And yeah, we were trying to trick them. We had a plan to call out 2 tires. Hopefully they were listening to us, but take 4, and that's what we did. And it really didn't change anything. He started in front of me, just had some good restarts there, and right place, right time, make the right moves. And I got to hold up my end of the bargain on this deal when they put me in the right spot to capitalize. Yeah, just being aggressive, man. Just being aggressive. Thanks, False. Just being aggressive, finding the holes. You never know what's going to happen. You know there's going to be chaos and restarts, so you got to take the opportunity early, and I was able to do that and taking the 47 3 wide and getting us to the spot we need to be.
I mean, we were a good car. You know, we weren't the best car by any means. We weren't even a second place car. We realistically probably should have finished 5th to 10th, and even if I felt like if we started, mid pack or towards back, we were still probably going to run 5th to 10th. That's just kind of the speed we had. We just lacked, 5% of what we needed to be the best cars. So. Yeah, just could never quite get there for whatever reason, but fortunately we were able to kind of make something out of it there at the end, and yeah, just wish we could have been on the other end of it. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't a teammate, I definitely could have been a little more aggressive, just like into 3 and put him in a really, really bad aero situation. But the odds of one of us wrecking were pretty high, and I want to make sure JGR car at least won the race. It would have not been a good Monday morning meeting if I go in there and do something and wreck us both and somebody else wins. So
my cool shirt took the day off, so it was pretty hot. But yeah, that's part of it. That's part of these races in the summer. I don't feel the best, so I'm ready to exit pit road here and go hang out somewhere cooler. But yeah, just a hot day, and that's a big part of what we do. Every week it's a chance for somebody new to win. So yeah, definitely pointing in the right direction. It'd be a whole lot easier if we went and won, but at least we're doing the right things right now.
Chase Briscoe after the race, and he said that he was racing you hard, but he wasn't going to wreck a teammate for that win, and he wanted to race you with respect. Anyone else he said he might have been more aggressive with to get that win, but what does it say about him as a teammate and that hard battle between you guys that was clean but also fair and aggressive at the same time?
Yeah, that's the toughest. It's the toughest line to walk, truthfully, because if it is someone else, you don't mind running them up in the fuzz, right? If it's a teammate, you gotta sit down and you gotta see that guy tomorrow afternoon. So it's just a little different in that aspect. But when we went back, right before we went back, me and Chris were walking back to our cars, and I said, "Just don't wipe me out." I was just I was afraid with him on, we got old tires. I don't know what the grip level of the track is. I just didn't want, JGR to clean itself out and then, somebody else win it. And I think truthfully, he probably laid off of me there off of 4 and ended up wrecking himself because he didn't want to have the big contact. So, yeah, it was good, hard racing. I mean, ultimately, I got the better end of all the restarts in the end, but it was certainly stressful to have to overcome those 3 overtime finishes there, or however many cautions it was. It was a tough battle.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.